Hello, it's me Aswad, and I'm trying to do a very simple explanation video about the recent crypto crash of 2022. I just want to give a very simple definition of cryptocurrency, and then when it started, and my theory on what happened that caused the crash. So cryptocurrency um, started in 2008, 2009, 2009 to be exact, because of the 2008 market crash in America. So um, they started this cryptocurrency to bypass the bank, to bypass regulation, because the market crash of 2008 causes the bank to implode, causes the country, the American economy tank, but their government pump in so much money to save the banks. So people decided that some people decided that they needed to create a safer system of currency, and that is called the cryptocurrency. The name that we listen now, like Bitcoin, Luna, Doge, all of that, the subset of the technology of the crypto. So after 2009, when it first started, it also launched Web 2.0. So I think I should give some sort of description about Web 2.0. Web 2.0 is actually when, because it's related to crypto. So Web 2.0 is when content creation started to be given to the common folks, which is through Facebook, Instagram. That's the rise of Twitter. All of that rise happened after 2009. It's called Web 2.0. So that lasted for a long time as the technology becomes better and better, as you get more content creation by the public. Okay, so that the importance of Web 2.0, that development, it helps create this trust, for trust between people, the common man, and technology, web technology, internet technology, so that people are more willing to trust. People creating content, people are consuming content uh, from Twitter, Instagram, and when the peak of that is the cryptocurrency, I think, was started to really, people started to embrace it in a big way, especially during the pandemic, the recent pandemic, the COVID pandemic, because a lot of people was trying to find new source of income, new source of money. So they developed that, a lot of people started to embrace cryptocurrency in such a big way. Some countries uh, is disallowing it because it has some instability features in it, because it's based on an old technology, and the technology also has a bad record because a lot of it was used as a transaction for drug money, and that causes a lot of distrust, whereas the tech companies are trying to form a stronger bond between people, normal people, and technology. But because there's an element of criminality, that is crime is involved with it, there's some pushback. Some people do not want. For example, like me, I don't trust cryptocurrency. But for a lot of people, they are selling on the idea that financial freedom, the bank doesn't own you, the bank doesn't have control over you, it's not regulated and whatnot. there is an South American country that uses cryptocurrency as a national currency of that country. Can't remember which country, but it was a very foolish decision to use that. That is why the thing that now is becoming problematic now. Okay, so when did it start? When is the start of the fall of cryptocurrency? I'm not going to consider it fall. They say it's a fall. I consider it as a sign of problems in cryptocurrency is when you have small situations, but it started to crop up accidentally during the 2020, 2021, 2022. But during the 2021 stage, there was a lot of rug pulls, which means is a lot of people got scammed. There were a lot of scammers who got into cryptocurrency and stole a lot of money from normal people. So that was a small signs that shows there is a problem with the system. So and then the scammers keep getting bigger and bigger and more brazen. There are people who openly lie to their people, to the buyers of crypto, and then they call it rug pull. Rug pull means pump and dump. What you mean is they ask people to buy a certain coin, certain cryptocurrency, and then once a lot of people buy that crypto, they pull the rug, meaning they sell all of the stock that they have and bring out the price just to go down, so that crash, and then they call it pump and dump, meaning you pump in the money and then they dump it out. So what happened there is that the poor people who invested in the crypto, they lost their money, but the rich people who dump out the money, they got a lot of money. They got a lot of money from the normal people, but they don't feel any guilt, and there were not a lot of justice in terms of law, because at the time it was not regulated. Nobody can tell which account belongs to who, because it's such it's like you can commit the crime without getting any backlash from the authorities. I think in America they have that. They call it pump and dump. Sometimes they try to use it as like a charity. They want to help people. At the same time, after a lot of people buy that crypto, they sell it, and the whole thing crash. And then there's no bad reaction to their actions. They are just allowed to do that. So why I'm bringing this up, because that's what happened with the crypto crash of 2022. Because in a simplified term, it's a massive pump and dump. This thing that they say it shouldn't have fallen down, because there were rumors that of financial problem in the market, in the general market. There's gonna be inflation. Well, whereas when they promoted cryptocurrency, they say no, it will not be affected by all the problematic system, the banking system, or world economic system. It will not be affected, but it was affected. But in a very, they don't go into details how it was affected. It's a bit of a mystery, and some of you may disagree, but from the looks of it, from the culture of the cryptocurrency and the big players, what happened was just a massive dump by the stakeholders, the bigger stakeholders, the people who put in a lot of money inside this the cryptocurrency, either Luna, Bitcoin, and whatnot, there was just massive dump, and a lot of people lost their money. And that the impact is still being felt because a lot of people make loans to get money to input in crypto. And then there's also the in America, actually this is a bit serious, where they have like pension money for the old folks, and some of the investor organization, what they do is they take the old folks pension money and then they invest in crypto, and that also affected a lot of common people and poor people that just trying to get by, just because their business model is just how the investment company is not trying to do harm, but they just invested in the wrong thing, which is the crypto. That's what they call right now is Web 3.0, which is about the trust between the public and the internet will be so strong that people put trust inside the new banking system of the internet, which is called the cryptocurrency. So that's why it's fallen down, because of greed. People just dump everything. There were signs. I have friends who were victimized in the early stages of cryptocurrency rise during the pandemic. Some people invested their life saving, and then when the market goes down, it crashed, and people lost some money, and they learned their lesson. But the latest one, it was just like a disaster on a big scale. Now, if you go to Reddit, you hear people talking about suicide, killing themselves, because they have no idea how to pay the bank. Other thing that happened, how they promote 3.0, Web 3.0, that mechanism to make people go trust the cryptocurrency is also through a tool called NFTs. NFTs are non-refundable tokens, which is just a simple tool that allegedly allows people to make a lot of money through this crypto technology, which means that people can sell art through technology and earn a lot of money without the middleman. They call it without the middleman. But there were a lot of shady thing that was not publicized. Shady thing is scammers would take art from artists and sell it as NFT. So there was a lot of that. But what the media highlights is the popularity of it. How somebody made 2 million out of selling NFT. How somebody settled their loan, settled their debt through NFT. And in Malaysia, there's a movement where a lot of people see the opportunity and try to sell their art form through NFTs. Just so many of it. But now, after the crash, after that the NFT was like attracting people to go into crypto world, because you want to deal with NFT, you have to go into crypto. So you started to put a lot of money. A lot of people trying to invest a lot of money. Even Elon Musk, even the big tech people, the Jack from Twitter, former CEO, he also put a lot of money on Twitter, on NFT. They made a lot of money on Twitter, on NFTs. That causes people to believe that this is legit. This is gonna be like the future of the economy. A lot of people can make money. Even Logan Paul came up with their own NFTs. So they were just they were just focusing on making money. There's not long term, but a very short term, target driven, short term goal of making lots of money for themselves. It's not for the normal people to make money, because once they get a lot of people buying in the investing in the crypto. Then they call it a pump and dump. That's why I say they just pull the rug, and a lot of people lost money then. But this time the crypto crash that happened in March, in late early May, I would say early May recently, that causes this whole kind of disaster, and a lot of people just losing a lot of money. So that's it. That's my video. I just want to have a very short explanation for a lot of people out there who doesn't know what this is about. I know I don't have a lot of viewers, but I think if I do this, at least people understand and be aware that not all that glitters is gold. And hopefully, if you want the mantra, if you want to invest in all this kind of technology or crypto, that you should only invest the amount that you are willing to lose, because in the long run, in a way, it's also like gambling. People who gamble, the tip they always give, only gamble the amount that you want. You are okay about losing. So if you put in your life saving, it's a bad gamble. In anything, in any gambling, if you put your life saving, it's a bad gamble. That's what happened here in the crypto crash of 2022. Okay, I think that's it. That's my video. Very short. I just want to give some sort of explanation, because my friend were asking me, and I know I don't have a lot of viewers, but I just want to do this one video, so hopefully it can explain a little bit about cryptocurrency, the origins, and Web 2.0, and now Web 3.0. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Peace.